Hi everyone, welcome to our lesson 2. In today's lesson, we are going to learn about adding multi-digit numbers. Addition. We're doing addition all the time in our daily lives. For example, say you and your friends have Pokemon cards and you want to find out how many Pokemon cards do you have altogether. What do? You'll have to add the number of Pokemon cards each of you own. Let's look at another example. Your school, you have your grade, and in your grade, there are 3 sections, and you want to find out how many students are there in each grade. What do? You will have to add students in each section to find out the total number of students in your grade. So, we are always doing addition in many cases, whether be it in grocery outlet, in the market, or at dollar store. Now, let's look at the cases where we might need the addition for really large numbers. Say you want to find out the total number of cars produced in the total 2 years. How do you do that? You can find out the number of cars produced in 2024 and then in 2025 and add them together to find that out. Another example. Say you visit Mr. Ben's farm and he's growing strawberries and blueberries. You want to help him find how much strawberries or blueberries did he harvest in this year. What do? You'll have to add the harvest from strawberries and of harvest of blueberries together. So in many cases, we also need to add really large numbers when there are big factories involved, or in case of celestial objects like moon, so sun distances. How do we add multi-digit numbers? There are mainly 4 methods that we can use: vertical method, horizontal method, number line, and using mental calculation. And there are multiple cases where we might use each of these methods differently, and we will learn that as well. In today's lesson, we are going to focus on vertical method and horizontal method. Let's go ahead. In order to learn vertical method, I'm going to take an example of adding 245 with 352. The first step would be to line up the numbers by their place value vertically. What does that mean? So you place them such that the ones are in first column, tens are in the second column, and the hundreds are in the third column. And then you add them together. The numbers that are being added are called addends. The next step would be to add the digit in each column. We start from the ones. 5 plus 2 is 7. We go to the tens column. 5 plus 4 is 9. 3 plus 2 is 5. So our sum is 597. The result of addition is called sum. These terminologies are very important because many times in word problems, they might ask, what is the sum? Or they might give you, these are the addends. Hence, we should know what are addends and what do we mean by sum. Let's solve another question using the same method. We have number 8386 and we want to add it with 413. Our first step would be to line up the numbers such that they are placed according to their place value vertically. So ones come together in one column, tens in another, hundreds together in one column, and thousands. Here, the vertical, we always start lining up from the ones place. So 6 plus 3 is 9. 8 and 1 is 9. 4 plus 3 is 7. And is there a number? No. So this becomes 0. So 8 plus 0 is 8. But have you wondered, why are we actually lining these up and why are we adding them? Let's actually understand the basics. Say we previously added 245 with 352. Actually, what is 245? It's made of 5 ones, 4 tens, and 2 hundreds. How about 352? It's made of 2 ones, 5 tens, and 3 hundreds. So when we line them up and start to add 5 and 2 that were in ones column, we are actually adding our 5 and 2 together, which gives us total 7 ones, which we write down here. Then we go to our tens column, right? And we start adding 5 and 4. That's what we are exactly doing. We're adding our 4s and 5 tens. And we find out they are 9. Then we go to our hundreds column and add how many hundreds do we have together. So we have 2 and 3, 5 hundreds. So we write down 597. So in order to calculate the sum, we calculate how many ones we have, how many tens we have, and how many hundreds we have all together. But many times we have to do addition with regrouping or carrying. What are those cases? Let's look at this example. If you look at 7 and 5, when I add it together, I get 12. But 12 is not ones. We only have a space to write one digit here. What should we be writing? Let's see. 7 is actually 5 ones and 2 ones, right? 5. Now when we add, we make a group. We regroup to make them together. So we get 1 tens and 2 ones. So 12 ones is actually made of 1 tens and 2 ones. So we are going to put 2 at its ones place, and 1 we'll move it back to be counted along with other tens in the tens column. This is called carry. We're carrying over the tens to its tens column. Now we will add tens column. 8 plus 2, 10 plus 1, 11. But again, there is only space for one digit. What do we do with 11 tens? 11 tens will again regroup. 11 tens is made of 10 tens and 1 ones. The 10 tens is nothing but a 100. So we regroup our 10 tens into 100 and 1 tens. But this 100 needs to be carried over to the column of hundreds so that it can be counted with other hundreds. So 11 tens is 100 and 1 tens. We keep our 1 tens at the tens place and we carry over our 100 at the hundreds place. Now we'll calculate our hundreds. 6, 3, 9 plus 1, 10. So we have 10 hundreds. But again, there is only a space of keeping one digit at hundreds place. What do? We regroup. So 10 hundreds is equal to 1 thousands. So 10 hundred is actually 1,000 and 0 hundreds. So we at this place, this is a hundreds place. So we'll keep 0 at hundreds place and we'll carry over the 1 at thousands place. But I don't see any number at thousands place. There is no number means there is 0 and 0. So we add 1 plus 0 and we get our 1. So it is 1, 0, 1, 2. Let's look at another example. We'll use the same method of what we followed and line up the numbers vertically. We're going to add 2,954 with 627. We'll first add our ones column. 7 plus 4 is 11. 11 means 1 here and 1 will carry over to tens place. At the tens column, 5 plus 2, 7 plus 1, 8. There's no carry to carry over. We go to our hundreds. 9 plus 3 is 12. Again, we cannot keep 12 here, so we regroup and keep only 2 here and 1 gets carried over to its thousandth place. 2 plus 1 and here is 0. We don't always have to write it in our mind. We know we can skip that. 2 plus 1 is 3. So let's revise the method. We do the line up the numbers vertically. We add the digit in each column from right to left along with carry, if any. We write the ones digit of that sum in the column result. If the sum of digit is greater than 10, we carry over 1 to the next column. Repeat the process for all digits from right to left. Who has come to meet us? Hey kids, my name is Super Mathman. I have a superpower. I can add multiple numbers at the same time. Do you want that power? Let's learn it. Wow, these are so many numbers. Can we add them all together? Should we use the same method what we did? We can do first step is to line them. So let's go ahead and line them vertically, arranging them according to their place value. All ones are at ones place. All tens are at tens place. All the hundreds are at its hundreds place, lined up very well. And so are our thousands. What do we do next? Let's add all the numbers in our ones column. So many numbers. How do I go out? Is there an order? So the best trick to learn is to group such that you either get into your tens, nearest tens, or maybe you're doing a doubles. For example, it's easy to add 7 and 8. 7 plus 8 is 15. 15 plus 5 is 20. And then 25. 5. And then 2 is the carry. Now 8 plus 2, 10. 6 plus 4 is another 10. So 22. 22. So 2 here and 2 goes as another carry. 7 and 3. 10. 9 plus 1. Another 10. 20. And the 2. 22 all together. 2 here and 2 goes on the top. 6 plus 2, 8. 8 plus 2, 10. 0 goes here on thousand place and 1 goes on 10,000s. There's nothing on 10,000. So we bring it down and we get 10,225. You have the same superpower as our super math man. Let's look at our horizontal method. In this method, we're going to move from right to left and add each digit. 6 and 7 at one's place. We'll add them. It becomes 13. We write 3 here and we take over the carry and put it on the rightmost digit, on the leftmost digit. 3 plus 2 is 5. With the carry, it becomes 6. 5 and 8 is 13. We write 3 here and 1 on thousands place. We calculate 6 plus 4 is 10 plus 1, 11. We put 1 here and 1 as a carry. There's nobody at 10,000's place, so we just consider the carry 1 and we bring it down. So the method is easy. For the horizontal method, we add the digits in the same place while moving from right to left along with carry if any. If the sum of the digit comes greater than 10, we carry over the 1 to the next digit of left number and write the ones digit on the result. So now we've learned about two methods of adding horizontally and vertically. Let's solve this question by both the methods. We'll first do the horizontal method. 8 plus 4 is 12. So we keep 2 here. We pass on the carry to our next digit. We add 5, 3, 8 and the carry 9. We go to our next digit 2, 5. There is no carry, so we just add 2 and 5. That is 7. We go to next 3 plus 4, 7. Right? 7,792. Let's solve our vertically. So we line up the numbers such that all ones, tens, they are in their respective columns. 8 plus 4 is 12. We put 2 here. We pass on the carry to its tens digit. We add 5, 3, 8 plus 1, 9. We go to our hundreds. 5 plus 2 is 7. We go to our thousands. 4 plus 3 is 7. The answer is same. But in what case do we use horizontal and what case do we use vertical? Horizontal is a bit faster since we don't have to line them up. But the horizontal needs to be used when you're adding two numbers. But when there is a lot many numbers, just like how Superman did, you line them up. So you go ahead and use the horizontal method for a quick addition and when you don't have to show your work. So that in that case, you'll have to add, if you are adding two numbers, I would suggest go for horizontal. But if you have many numbers that you need to add, go for vertical method. Hey kids, Super Math Man is back. And here's another superpower. I can add very large digit numbers. What is that power? Do you want to know? Let's learn it. Wow, he has numbers, but now the numbers have too many digits in it. So he is going to add all of them. What trick is he going to do? First step, because it's more than two numbers, let's line them up and use a vertical method. So we line them up such that all ones are at one's place and are together. So on and on. Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, and 100,000s. Our first step is to go and add all ones together. 5, 7, 5. 5 plus 5, 10, and 7, 17. When you're adding so many numbers, always try to make a group where you can either go closer to 10 or you are doing a double. When I see this number 1, 8, 6, and 4, I know 6 plus 4 is 10. So I'd go 6, 4, 10, 18 plus 1, 19. I put 9 here, I carry over it to hundreds place. Again, 5 plus 5 is 10, 17 plus 1, 18. I keep 8 here and I carry over. 5, 6, 11 plus 1, 12. 2 plus 1, 3, 3 plus 3, 6. 1 as it is. So our answer is 162,897. Now we have amazing superpowers. You guys can add as many numbers as you want, and no matter what, how big they are, you have the power to solve them all. I have also attached a worksheet in the description. Download it and try it. It will help you solidify your concepts that you learned today. And be tuned for our next part. In the next lesson, in the next part of this lesson, we are going to do addition using number line. We'll learn how to do mental addition up to 2 digits, and we learn about properties of addition. I hope to see you guys soon. That's all for today. Bye-bye. Have a good day.